T&D Sports, an exclusive video broadcast.
T&D Sports Video presents the High School Game of the Week, brought to you by Orlin Cohen. Today it's the Phantoms of Bayport Blue Point hosting the Babylon Panthers. Hi everyone and welcome to Bayport High School here in Bayport, New York for our T&D Sports Video Game of the Week. My name is Mike Trezza. I'm joined by former Amityville coach Frank DiVenuto. And Frank, let's talk for a minute or two about this Babylon team. They spent a lot of time at or near the top of the heap in Suffolk County Division IV. They're trying to get back there this year. In order to do that, they're going to have to defeat this Bayport team that's now been on top for a couple years now.
Well, I appreciate the welcome there, Mike. And you're absolutely right. Babylon has always been a very physical team. I know that personally from coaching against them.
Frank, we were talking before the anthem about what Babylon's going to have to do to come in here and knock off Bayport on the road tonight. One of the things they're going to have to do is rely heavily on Mr. Do-It-All, number 13, Aiden Winter.
Well, Aiden had a tremendous year last year, and Coach Punzone had decided to switch him over to running back and wide receiver to better utilize his skills. And it's worked out tremendously for them so far. He's averaging 193 yards a carry, 193 yards rushing each game so far.
For Bayport Blue Point, Frank, they've been on some roll over the last couple of years. They came in to this season with 23 in a row under their belt. You can add another 5 to that so far this season at 5-0. And just a tremendous roll. What do they need to do tonight to stay on top and keep that momentum rolling?
Well, just like Babylon, they also have a tremendous physical team. This is going to be a clash of the Titans between their offensive and defensive lines. And I think they have a great balanced attack, so they're going to mix it up. But they have to establish the ground game.
And for them, the guy who runs the show is their senior quarterback, number 22. You're looking at him right there on your screen, and that's Cooper Fuller.
Yes, and like I said, he's a double threat. He can run the ball. He leads the team in rushing, and he's also their quarterback, so he's leading the team in passing yards. And combined, it's over 800 yards total yards.
Babylon and Bayport getting set to square off. We're going to step away, be back with the opening kickoff and all the action right after this. This is the T&D Sports Orlin Cohen High School Football Game of the Week.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Hello everyone, my name is Len Genova, and I'm the president of the James C. Metzger Suffolk County chapter of the National Football Foundation. Our chapter hosted the first ever countywide media day last month on August 23rd at Ward Melville High School. The event was a huge success with over 300 players representing all 54 high schools. Local media got the opportunity to meet the coaches and top returning players and report on the most prominent storylines for the upcoming season.
Just about ready for the opening kickoff from here at Bayport High School in Bayport. Mike Trezor on hand, along with Frank DiVenuto and our T&D Sports Video crew, set to bring you this battle of the undefeateds. Each team coming in at 5-0 this season. Babylon in the white uniforms. They will kick it away to start the game. Hayden Badilli is their kicker. He sends it deep. On the return is Dylan Craig. Craig has it out close to the 30-yard line. That's where Bayport is going to start 1st and 10.
What I'm anticipating, Mike, is they're probably going to start with the run game, try to establish some momentum.
As we mentioned in our opening, Cooper Fuller, number 22, is their quarterback. He's a senior, 5'8", 160. He's got 7 rushing touchdowns on the season in addition to 4 passing. 1st and 10 Bayport from their own 28-yard line. 2 receivers on the near side. Most, the big kid, is the receiver to the near sideline. Thomasone in the slot. Here's Fuller on 1st down. Tries the right side. He's down the right sideline. At the 30 and dragged down inside the 20. First play from scrimmage.
So as you can see here, there was a nice kick-out block. And tremendous effort here by number 82, Ben King, saving a touchdown.
Yards on the first play from scrimmage for Cooper Fuller, the senior. He came into this game, I should say, with 55 carries on the season. First and 10 from inside the 9. Here's Fuller. This time they wrap him up and they stack him up. Good play on defense that time by Charlie Bunker.
Yeah, that was a nice tackle by Charlie Bunker. So as you can see here, Fuller's trying to find the hole, but it gets quickly clogged up. And now Babylon's working on a loss. I'm at Bayport.
Second and 13 from the 11. Fuller has Craig to his left. Most is the receiver to the near side. Now Craig flips around to his right. Fuller straight up to Teeth. Short gain, and then he's pushed back. DiNapoli makes a stop.
So they try to stuff it right up the middle. They're trying to take advantage of 71 and 77, Spano and Wallbauer. But Seidenberg and looks like DeBetta did a beautiful job there stuffing the hole.
Bayport's going to take a quick timeout, and we're going to step away. No score, early going.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Big play coming up early on here, Frank. 3rd and goal from the 10-yard line for Bayport on their opening series.
Yeah, I'm noticing Bayport's using number 56, Christian Sawyer, as a wingback, and he weighs 210 pounds. So they're giving them an advantage at the edge.
Coffee in the backfield this time. The pitch goes out wide to Craig, and they've got him. And let's see if Bayport is forced to kick here. Nice tackle that time. It's Ben King on the stop.
Yeah, it's just a quick out, trying to get into the open field, gain some positive yards.
4th and goal from the 8. Coach Safante, Mike Safante, is going to keep his offense on the field for the moment. Craig is the running back to the left of Fuller. Fuller takes the snap.
24.
He's going to throw end zone. It's tipped, and that ball's incomplete. Babylon's going to take over on downs.
So it looks like it's a quick rollout. He's looking for number 24, not open, and 13 makes a beautiful play. Aiden Winter.
Winter, we talked about him in the opening as being Mr. Do-It-All. Well, he did some of it on that play, tipping that ball out of the air and foiling Bayport's chance to score on their opening drive. So now Babylon, the Panthers, take over with 9:04 left in the opening quarter of play. Kai Jankow is their quarterback. Works out of the spread. He's there to throw on first down. He's got a completion. He's got Winter, and Winter is piled on the far side.
This is just a simple rollout, throw pass into the flats, and one-on-one. Nice tackle. I believe that was Braden Mattimore.
Mattimore makes the stop. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 4 after a gain of 6 on that play. Babylon, first possession for them. In the white, moving left to right, and on the road in this game. It's Winter. Winter breaks a tackle, and nice job to hold on.
Here's a kick-out block by number 79, Joe Clark. I'm sorry, Toprak Ozlek. And that just gave Winter just enough room to get through the hole. Some positive yardage.
So Babylon now out to the 26-yard line with a 1st and 10. Under 8 minutes to go in the opening quarter of play. Winter in motion this time. Jankow takes it around the left side. Picks up about 4, possibly 5 on the carry.
Second down and 7 from the 29.
Gain of 3 on that carry for Jankow. He has Winter in the backfield with him. 2 receivers near side. On 2nd and 7, Jankow fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, goes around the left side, and is out near another 1st down.
Yeah, Babylon comes out with twins to the wide side of the field, trying to spread Bayport's defense, and then they come back with just a quick hitter to the short side.
And Winter with a nice block on that play for Jankow. We'll call it 3rd and a yard from the 35. 6.5 left in the opening quarter of play. No score, Babylon and Bayport. DeBetta in motion. We've got a flag down on the play, and I think that one's coming back for illegal motion, Frank.
Yeah, I believe it. Yep, there it is. But it's a tough one. Games like this, you can't afford penalties. You got to play mistake-free.
You could see that one coming. It was DeBetta in motion, and I think he didn't come set before that snap. Bayport is going to decline that penalty and bring up a 4th and 1.
The play resulted in a loss of 1. It is 4th down.
They're going to take the result of that play, which was a loss of a yard, and bring up 4th and 2. So now it's going to be the big guy, Savion Milner, to punt it away. He handles that snap nicely and gets off a nice kick. It bounces at the 35, rolls down to the 30, and that's where Bayport is going to take over.
Yeah, and you know, special teams is always critical, especially in games like this with 2 top teams playing against each other. And it's always difficult to try to get a team to go the length of the field for a score.
Now, let me ask you about that last call, Frank, because I didn't coach. You did. I thought if it was a pre-snap penalty, you couldn't decline. Am I wrong on that?
Yeah, they give the option, in this case, to Bayport. And Bayport wanted to see if Babylon would roll the dice and go for it on 4th and short.
So Bayport drove it all the way down but couldn't punch it in. They take over for their second possession. 1st and 10 from the 29. It's Fuller. Short gain on the play. That hole closed quickly.
Well, Savon Miller makes a nice job rolling off of 2 blockers, double teamed, and he makes a tackle.
Fuller came into this game with 55 carries on the season, so he averages about 11 carries a ball game. 2nd and 8 for Bayport. This time it's Craig. He tries the right side, and they stop him and push him back.
Craig, the ball carrier. Hayden Badilli. Orlin Cohen on the stop. Gain of 3 on the play. 3rd down and
So number 1 for Bayport.
from the
Colin Most does a nice job here.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and 5 for Bayport from their own 34-yard line. 4:45 left in the first. No score. It's a keeper for Fuller. They stop it behind the line. Loss on the play. Beautiful work on that play. It's Ben King leading the charge.
No gain on the play. Phantoms will go into punt formation.
So number 62, Lorenzo DiNapoli, does a nice job shedding the block and helps out with the tackle here.
Fourth down, Bayport to punt it away. It's a short kick. Bounces and takes a Bayport bounce down inside the 25-yard line, which is where Babylon is going to take over. We'll take a quick timeout and be back with more action right after this.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Bayport's been on offense twice, has come up empty. This is the second possession for Babylon. They'll start from their own 23. There's a quick hitter up the middle. First down and more. Aiden Winter on the carry.
So Babylon comes out with a spread, and they run an interior trap. Winter spins off that tackle and makes a beautiful gain.
Nice blocking up front. Christian Sauer had his hand on him for a moment, but couldn't bring him down. It's going to bring up a 1st and 10 for Babylon. Now from their own 41-yard line, 3:25 less than the first. Two receivers near side. Janko showing some speed on that carry.
Tripped up by Trey Thomas-Saul.
So this is pretty much an isolation play. Aiden kicks out the end.
6 on the play. 2nd down and 4 from the 47.
Janko, also a top lacrosse player. Came into this game with 53 carries on the season, 7 rushing touchdowns. This time working out of the gun is Winter. He's got a first down. He's down the left sideline, and they're not going to catch him. But they're going to say he stepped out of bounds.
So they've got a wide out on that left side, again, to spread the defense a little bit, and it gives Winter just enough room to get through. He just didn't have enough space there on the sideline.
Winter showing a great burst of speed on that play. Now Babylon, first visit to the Bayport side of the field, 1st and 10 from the 41. Here's Winter. He'll try the middle this time. He'll get gang tackled and pushed back.
So Babylon once again comes out with twins to the wide side, and they just try a straight dive on the short side of the field, but it's met by a Bayport wall.
Short pickup on that play, gain of 2. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 8. We're under 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Jankow Jankow at the 20, the 10. Babylon is on the board.
Goes 39 yards into the end zone. Touchdown, Babylon.
So Coach Punzone and his staff, they're seeing something here because they came back to this similar play as before. It's a kick out by Winter. And Jankow just finds the hole.
Badilli for the extra point. Kick is up. It's good. Babylon's on top 7-0. We're going to take a quick break and be back with much more action right after this. This is the high school football game of the week, brought to you by Orlin Cohen.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Hello, everyone. My name is Len Genova, and I'm the president of the James C. Metzger Suffolk County chapter of the National Football Foundation. Our chapter hosted the first ever countywide media day last month on August 23rd at Ward Melville High School. The event was a huge success with over 300 players representing all 54 high schools. Local media got the opportunity to meet the coaches and top returning players and report on the most prominent storylines for the upcoming season.
1:46 left in the first quarter of play. Babylon's just gone on top, 7-0 over Bayport. From here at Bayport, Mike Trezza, Frank DiVenuto on hand. Nice return by Bayport. They're out across the 30, out close to the 35.
So, Mike, I'm expecting Coach Zafanti and his staff to stick with their game plan. They'll continue to run the ball, pick their spots with their passing game.
First and 10, Bayport from their own 34-yard line. Dylan Craig on the carry.
So this looked like it was just a sweep to the left. The hole caved in, and Babylon did a nice job pursuing.
Second and 5 now from the 39-yard line for Bayport. Craig in the backfield with Fuller. Fuller to throw. He's got a completion right about at the sticks, and it's going to be a Bayport first down. Most on the reception.
So Bayport comes out with slot right. They clear the area with the slot back, and then it was just a quick jet pass to the wide receiver.
First and 10, Bayport now from their own 46-yard line. Fuller is going to keep it himself this time. He avoids one tackle and then gets walloped.
Second down and 7 from the 49. There is a flag on the play.
Give it a ref, White hand.
What are you doing? The play was over.
We've got holding on Bayport. We neglected to mention the officials at the outset. Bob Komorski is our lead official. Roger Padula, Larry Leak, Dan Bevilacqua, and also J.T. Andrisi round out our officiating staff. So tough break for Bayport there, Frank. They thought they were going to have a first down, and now they're going to move backwards.
Yeah, as I mentioned earlier in the game, when you have two top teams like this playing for a lead of the division, you can't play with penalties. Got to have a mistake-free game.
We're down under 10 seconds left in the quarter. Let's see if Bayport wants to run another play. And they will not. That is the end of the first quarter with Babylon up 7-0 on our Orlin and Cohen T&D Sports Video Game of the Week.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin & Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Hello, everyone. My name is Len Genova, and I'm the president of the James C. Metzger Suffolk County chapter of the National Football Foundation. Our chapter hosted the first ever countywide media day last month on August 23rd at Ward Melville High School. The event was a huge success with over 300 players representing all 54 high schools. Local media got the opportunity to meet the coaches and top returning players and report on the most prominent storylines for the upcoming season.
Start of the second quarter from here at Bayport High School. Bayport trails Babylon 7-0. Mike Trezett, Frank DiVenuto on hand to bring you the action. It's 1st and 20 for Bayport after a penalty. Fuller airs it out, and that's picked off. Charlie Bunger on the interception.
So it looks like Bayport was trying to hit a post route here, and the ball was thrown a little behind. Nice interception.
He was going for Sean Coffey, who's been one of their leading receivers. But as you mentioned, Frank just couldn't get it there long enough, and Bunger undercut the route. 1st and 10, Babylon. From their own 40-yard line, they're up 7-0 over hosts Bayport. Jankow has Winter to his left. Now he flips around to his right. Jankow is going to take it himself. Finds a really small crack and gets a small gain on the play.
So once again, Babylon's trying to isolate on the defensive end, kicking him out, but nothing there.
2nd down and 9 at the 41.
Pickup of a yard on the play for Jankow. Second and 9 from the 41, 2 receivers near side. Here's Winter. Winter tries to bull his way up the middle and doesn't get much.
Looked like that was Cameron in first. Gain of 2 on the play. 3rd down and 7 at the 43.
That time, Winter picked up 2 yards, so that's going to bring up a 3rd and 7. 10:45 left before halftime. Babylon with the ball and the 7-0 lead. Bonilla in motion. Jankow keeps it himself, gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So Babylon's motioning across, trying to get a trap inside, and it gets stuffed.
Fourth down, it's going to be Milner to do the punting. This time he puts up a high kick. Bounces at the 35, takes a little roll towards the sideline, and Bayport is going to have good field position.
35-yard line where it will be 1st and 10 for the Phantoms.
So Frank, Bayport now on offense for the 3rd time. Anything they need to do different on offense in your view?
No, I mean, they're 2-time Long Island champs. They've got a great winning streak going. They're a tremendous double attack on offense. Stick to your game plan.
Absolutely great night for football weather-wise. It was about 65 degrees today. Fuller will keep it himself. They grab him by the leg, and he still manages to surge ahead for a gain of 3. It was DeBetta on the tackle.
Gave him 3 on the play. 2nd down and 7 at the 38.
Fuller to receiver's left side this time. Hands off to Craig. Craig dances around, then makes his cut and gets pulled down by Bunger and Badilli.
So here we have a pulling tackle, but he cuts it short, and it leaves no kick out.
Bayport likes to run right behind Batchmore and Spano. They're the 2 top 100 players, named such by Newsday to start the season. 3rd and 5 for Bayport. Fuller rolls out, looking to throw. Now lets it go, and has a completion to Colin Most. Most makes the most of it with a Bayport 1st down.
So that time you can see Fuller as he rolls out, he squares his shoulders, and he puts a lot of mustard behind that ball.
Most came into the game, their leading receiver came in with 7 catches for 94 yards, a couple TDs on the season as well. Bayport just across midfield, 1st and 10 from the 49. Fuller carries it himself, gets back to the line of scrimmage, and then is swarmed over.
No gain on the play, 2nd down and 10.
This will bring up 2nd and 10, once again from the 49 of Babylon. This time it's Coffey. Coffey is grabbed up high by Ben King and tossed down to the ground.
Ben King the tackle. Gave him 3 on the play. 3rd down and 7.
So we have a sweep here. And we're looking for the holes, cutting it up, but not enough blocking there, and a swarm of Babylon defenders.
3rd and 7, Bayport from the Babylon 46. 6:40 left in the second quarter. Fuller unleashes it and gets just enough to Thomas Owen for the first down. Actually, they're calling that incomplete.
This is a really nice fake. Holds the defense just a little bit, and he puts it right on the money.
So Bayport's going to have to punt it away on 4th and 7. It's a nice kick by Richmond. Gets it all the way down inside the 10. It stops rolling at just about the 5-yard line, and that's where Babylon is going to take over. We'll take a quick step away and be back with more action right after this. This is the Orlin Cohen High School Football Game of the Week.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
1st and 10, Babylon from their own 6-yard line. 6:20 left in the third. Rolling out and throwing this time is Janko. He's got a completion on the far sideline. Gets it to Winter.
So this is a semi-rollout, sprint out. It's a very safe pass. Get it to the flats.
Frank and I mentioned in our opening they were going to try to get it to Winter as often as they can, in as many ways as they possibly could, Frank.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a tremendous athlete.
He was good for 5 on that play, so it's going to bring up a 2nd and 5 from the 11. Bonilla in motion. They fake the handoff to him. They go around the right side. Not a lot doing on that side.
Looked like Christian Sauer in first. No gain on the play. 3rd down and 5 from the 11.
So Babylon with no gain on that play. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 5. Key opportunity for Bayport's defense to make them punt from deep and maybe flip the field here. Janko rolls out left, looking to throw, and they've got him sacked. Fumble! And Bayport recovers for a touchdown. That is Dylan Spano.
Yeah, this time it looks like Babylon decided to roll to quarterback's left. He throws right, so he has to try to square his shoulders. He can't do it. Bayport puts pressure on him, coughs up the ball, and it's a score for Bayport.
It's Craig for the extra point. Kick is up and it's blocked. So it's going to be Babylon 7, Bayport 6. We'll keep it right here. So Janko on that play, Frank, it seemed like he looked a little awkward trying to roll out to his left and throw left, being a right-handed quarterback.
Yeah, it's always difficult, no matter what level it is. It's always difficult for, in this case, a right-handed quarterback to roll to his left. He's got pressure. He has to try to square his shoulders to get the pass off, and he just didn't have enough time.
Missed extra point makes it 7-6. So far in the first half, this game has lived up to the billing. Both teams, as we mentioned in the opening, come in here 5-0 and looking to stay top of the heap in this Suffolk County Division 4.
Absolutely, and you can see the tremendous play on both offensive and defensive lines by both teams. It's going to be field position and mistake-free football that's going to determine the winner.
Craig, a very versatile player, handles kickoff duties. He'll kick it away from his 40-yard line. He gets it up in the air. It's handled by one of the up men. It is Zach Vasquez who handles it. He didn't get far, but Babylon is going to get very good field position either way. So both teams have moved the ball very well between the 20s. Babylon, I should say Bayport, got all the way down there on their first drive, but their drive stalled in the red zone. And then Babylon just turned it over for a touchdown. Here's Jankow trying to slip his way through. Picks up 3 or 4 and then is thrown back by Thomas Ohm.
So Babylon's sticking to their game plan. They're trying to double team the defensive end, trying to kick out the outside linebacker and find that gap.
Boy, I have to say, Frank, when Winter's not getting the ball, he still blocks on those plays. He's not one of those prima donnas who says, hey, if I'm not getting the ball, I'm not interested.
Well, that's every coach's dream when you have guys that can catch, run, and block.
Pickup of 3. We've got a timeout called by Babylon. We'll step away. We're back right after this in 60 seconds on the T&D Sports Video Orlin Cohen Game of the Week.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Seven 7-6 Babylon. Jankow on the rollout. He avoids one man, lets it go. Nice completion that time by Jankow. Hits Winter on the far sideline.
Well, Babylon's utilizing Jankow's speed. He rolls out, and he's looking for that sideline pass and just gets inside the sticks.
First and 10. Babylon. Now from the 46, here's Jankow. Jankow, not a big kid, but he keeps those legs driving forward and picks up a couple on that carry.
Gain of 3 on the play. 2nd down and 7 from the 43.
Yeah, all this is the kick out wasn't there, and he had to turn it back, try to find a lane. Nothing was there for him.
picked up 3 on that last carry, 2nd and 7. Here's Jankow. Had a little bit of a hole, but that hole closed up quickly. And it's Ahern, one of the guys in there on the tackle.
No gain on the play. 3rd down and 7.
Okay, so they try it this time to the left side, to the white side of the field. But as you can see, Bayport does a phenomenal job closing the gaps.
Hey, you see Patrick Ahern right there on your screen. 85 was in there on that stop. So big 3rd down coming up at 3rd and 7 from the 43, approaching the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. This time it's Winter on the Wildcat. Keeps the legs driving, but he's going to be stopped short of the 1st down.
Gain of 3 on the play. 4th down and 4 from the 40.
So let's see what Coach Punzone has up his sleeve here on 4th down. Fourth and 4. Clock ticking down to a minute and a half left in the 2nd quarter. Babylon still trying to make the decision about what to do. And what they'll do is call a timeout. Hey, you take a look at the Babylon huddle with head coach Rick Punzone, now in his 29th year. You had a chance to speak with him during the week, Frank. I understand you had an opportunity years ago to coach against him as well.
Yes, the game has changed a little bit. All the different levels, there seems to be more attempts on 4th down. I'm old school. If it's the width of a credit card, I'm still punting it because I believe in field position. I always want a high school team to try to go the length of the field to score on us. We always took pride on our defense, and I know Babylon has always had some tremendous defensive teams. So I'm anticipating that he's going to punt it here. He's going to try to bottle Bayport up deep in their own end and make them earn this touchdown if they score a touchdown.
Coach Punzone, when speaking to us, was very complimentary of this Bayport team. Said they're very tough as well as very well coached.
Oh, absolutely. You can see that.
It's going to be Milner who's going to punt it away. Again, he handles the high snap. He gets off a good kick once again. And it's touched up inside the 10-yard line. That's where Bayport will take over.
Punt, no return. 1st down, Phantoms from the 8-yard line.
So as I was mentioning, Frank, Coach Punzone, very complimentary of the program they've built here at Bayport, has a lot of respect for the coaching staff, and said they've got a lot of very tough kids, especially up front, talking about Spano and Batchmore and the rest of those kids on the offensive line.
Oh, yeah, I think I was looking more forward to the battle between the lines on both these teams.
Turned out to be a good one. We're approaching 1 minute to go before halftime. Babylon now back on offense, trailing 7-6 at home. This time, Fuller is thrown down. Again, Ben King, who's had himself a heck of a first half.
Well, here you see they're trying to kick out. But Ben King, he finds a gap.
2nd down and 11 from the 7.
And makes a tackle for a loss.
King has no interest in going low. He grabs you up high and throws you to the ground as he did on that play. Down to 26 seconds left. This time Fuller. Fuller gets out of bounds, saves a couple seconds. We're down to 8 seconds left in the half.
Third down and 6.
We'll see what Coach Zafanti has up his sleeve here. Not sure if he's going to throw the ball or just kneel on it. We're down to just 8 seconds left in the half. Fuller works out of the gun. He'll drive it himself right up the middle. Be stopped after a short gain, and that's the way the first half is going to end. We've got a good one. Babylon on top of Bayport, 7-6. Both teams 5-0. We're going to step away. We'll be back with some halftime coverage right after this. You're watching the high school football game of the week, brought to you by Orlin and Cohen, right here on T&D Sports Video.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Hello, everyone. My name is Len Genova, and I'm the president of the James C. Metzger Suffolk County chapter of the National Football Foundation. Our chapter hosted the first Media Day last month on August 23rd at Ward Melville High School. The event was a huge success with over 300 players representing all 54 high schools. Local media got the opportunity to meet the coaches and top returning players and report on the most prominent storylines for the upcoming season. We would like to share some of those clips with you now, so let's roll it.
You look at the season, you take it one game at a time, like you don't look past anybody.
Yeah, I like to take it one game at a time each week because you just got to focus on like what's in front of you at the moment. So that's what I like to do, just stay focused on what's in front of me, and just leading up to the season, just keep building off each week and getting better throughout the season.
How much does that motivate you as a player to make sure you do what you need to do?
It motivates me a lot because I know if I don't show up, it's going to look bad on them. So I try to be the best I can be.
Last year, Danny Aiello was a phenomenal running back, D-back, another guy who was a finalist for the Hanson Award. How do you replace that kind of talent? Who's your quarterback this year?
Our quarterback, Cooper Fuller, played a phenomenal quarterback until he got hurt. Week 3, broke his collarbone. People forget he was a stud leading up into that game, stepped into quarterback, and was able to fill the role of being a leader of a team that's looking to go win it all again.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Hello, everyone. My name is Len Genova, and I'm the president of the James C. Metzger Suffolk County chapter of the National Football Foundation. Our chapter hosted the first ever countywide media day last month on August 23rd at Ward Melville High School. The event was a huge success with over 300 players representing all 54 high schools. Local media got the opportunity to meet the coaches and top returning players and report on the most prominent storylines for the upcoming season. We would like to share some of those clips with you now, so let's roll it.
You look at the season, you take it one game at a time, like you don't look past anybody.
Yeah, I like to take it one game at a time each week because you just got to focus on what's in front of you at the moment. So that's what I like to do, just stay focused on what's in front of me, and just leading up to the season, just keep building off each week and getting better throughout the season.
How much does that motivate you as a player to make sure you do what you need to do?
It motivates me a lot because I know if I don't show up, it's going to look bad on them. So I try to be the best I can be.
Last year, Danny Aiello was a phenomenal running back, D-back, another guy who was a finalist for the Hanson Award. How do you replace that kind of talent? Who's your quarterback this year?
Our quarterback, Cooper Fuller, played a phenomenal quarterback until he got hurt. Week 3, broke his collarbone. People forget he was a stud leading up into that game, stepped into quarterback, and was able to fill the role of being a leader of a team that's looking to go win it all again.
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production.
Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Hello, everyone. My name is Len Genova, and I'm the president of the James C. Metzger Suffolk County chapter of the National Football Foundation. Our chapter hosted the first ever countywide media day last month on August 23rd at Ward Melville High School. The event was a huge success with over 300 players representing all 54 high schools. Local media got the opportunity to meet the coaches and top returning players and report on the most prominent storylines for the upcoming season.
Halftime here in Bayport. They trail 7-6 against Babylon. Mike Trezza along with Frank DiVenuto. And Frank, let's take a look at the way that first half unfolded.
So Babylon opened up the scoring with Jankow on a 39-yard run. Extra point by Badil. And then Bayport came back with the fumble recovery in the end zone by Spano. Missed the extra point, and that's the difference in the game right now. But I just want to add this, Mike. As a former coach, all you kids out there that are watching this, number 82, Ben King for Babylon, early in the game, he could have given up on a play, but he hustled all the way down the field. He stopped Bayport from making a touchdown, and Babylon held on and got the ball on downs, and it prevented Bayport from scoring.
It reminded me of the old Don Beebe, Leon Lett play in the Super Bowl, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, great hustle by Ben King.
I'm kind of dating myself with that reference there, Frank. But let's talk a little bit about the streak. Bayport came into the game, as we talked about just a little bit in the first half, the winners of 23 straight. They went 2 years completely undefeated. They have not lost since 2021. And now, this year, they've gone 5-0 to start the season. Here we are in week 6, and they're in danger of losing what is now standing at a 28-game winning streak.
So doing a little research, what I learned was Babylon has an all-time record versus Bayport of 36, 16, and 2. But Bayport has won the last 3 contests against Babylon by a margin of 32 points per game.
So to our point in the opening, Babylon was dominant years ago, and that dominance has swung back over to the Bayport side.
Yeah.
And Babylon trying to knock Bayport off their position as king of the mountain right now.
Absolutely, and if things go the way that they do, they may see each other again in the playoffs.
So we're going to step away. We're going to be back with the second half and all the action. We've got a terrific game right here on the Orlin Cohen T&D Sports Video High School Football Game of the Week.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
There you take a look at the full moon. You've got the phantoms of Bayport as we approach Halloween here, Frank, approaching the prospect of Fright Night on their own field. If Babylon is able to pull off this upset, they lead 7-6 here at halftime.
Yeah, close game. This will go down to the very end. It may possibly be last team with the ball. I'm anticipating that we're going to see a lot of what we saw in the first half. There'll be maybe some minor adjustments.
Let's talk a little bit about Coach Mike Zafante, now in his 9th year at Bayport Blue Point, and has built a terrific program here in Bayport.
Oh, yeah. He and his staff, they've done a tremendous job. Tremendous job. And, you know, to see a team dominate the way they have, you know that the commitment and sacrifice is there from start to finish.
We spoke with Coach Zafante during the week. Very mellow, kind of laid-back dude. A lot of coaches get uptight the week of the big rivalry, but he was relaxed when I said hello to him before the game. Very, very calm during the week. Very generous with his time. And as we mentioned, really doing a great job here in Bayport. He's actually a Sayville alumnus, and he spoke to me during the week about how much Sayville coach Reed Sands took him under his wing and sort of helped him out when he was cutting his teeth here, Frank.
Well, that's what most of us do. We go back to our roots, especially if we had influential coaches that wore their emotions on their sleeve. They showed that they genuinely cared about their players. You know, my first trip right out of college was going straight to one of my old coaches from high school, and that's Tommy Howard. And I learned most of my football, if not all my football, from him. And along the way, you know, I meet guys like Lenny Matera, who's a very big name in Suffolk County and Nassau County, and I learned a lot from him as well.
Very energetic crowd here at Bayport on a Friday night. Not sure they were expecting to see what they saw in the first half. And we've got more action coming your way next Friday night. We're going to be over in Farmingdale, where Coach Buddy Krummenacher has just notched his 300th career win as he takes on head coach Rob Blount and his Oceanside squad. So we're really looking forward to a terrific matchup in Nassau County Conference 1 next Friday night, the 25th. We'll have all of it for you next Friday, but right now we're ready to start the second half with Babylon on top of Bayport 7-6. Babylon's going to get the ball first to start the second half. It's going to be Craig to kick off. Winter and Bonilla are back deep for the Panthers. Craig puts it up in the air. It's Bonilla on the far side. Couple moves to his left. Now a spin move out across the 30 and knocked down close to the 35. So as I mentioned, Frank, both teams moved the ball well between the 20s, but Babylon turned it over and Bayport unable to cash in on that first drive. Now 1st and 10, Babylon. Here's Winter on the sweep. Winter out to the 35, a gain of 3 on that carry.
So here's a sweep by Winter, but they're just not solidifying that corner. Great pursuit by Bayport.
DeBetta with a nice block on that play. Pickup is actually closer to 2, so that'll bring up a 2nd and 8. From the 35-yard line, Babylon in the white, moving right to left here in the 3rd. Janko going deep. He's got Winter. Oh, and it's knocked away at the last second by Fuller. Great defense by Cooper Fuller.
There's a shot out of the shotgun. Great throw downfield. Winter had the position on his man, just couldn't bring it down.
What a nice throw by Jankow, too. He put it on the money for Winter. And as I mentioned, Cooper Fuller just came over and knocked it away. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 8 from the 35. One receiver each side. Bonilla in motion. Janko had King, and King couldn't haul it in.
So this is just a fake sweep, just to draw the defense, and then it's a delayed pop-up by the tight end.
It was actually Winter who put that ball up, and as I mentioned, King unable to come down with it. So Milner is going to have to boot it away. This time it's a low snap and a low line drive kick, but it does take a Babylon bounce out near the 30 where it's touched up, and that's where the Phantoms are going to take over on offense.
34-yard punt.
Boy, Milner's had a tough time back there. They've snapped it up practically over his head. That one was down at his legs, and he was able to pull it up and get it away.
I think what's affecting the guys out there is the ball is a little slick because there is some moisture in the air.
Phantoms back on offense from their own 31-yard line, 1st and 10. 10:53 left in the 3rd. They trail 7-6 at home against Babylon. Craig now flips around to the left of Fuller. Fuller takes the snap, surveys the field. And boy, let that go just in time. Babylon wants a flag for intentional grounding. Let's see if one comes in.
Yeah, I don't know if I see an eligible receiver in that area.
That moment of indecision nearly cost Fuller right there. And they are going to call him for grounding, and that's going to carry a loss of down as well as yardage, Frank.
Yeah, that's huge. Big mistake.
2-yard penalty and the down will count. It is 2nd down and 20 from the 21-yard line.
Fuller, for his part, just happy to get that ball back, but he's going to be facing a 2nd and 20 now.
I mean, Babylon came with some nice pressure there.
Correction, 2nd down and 25.
Spread formation for the Phantoms. That time it's Coffee. And Coffee is stopped quickly behind the line. Winter with the stop.
So Dylan Craig, he tries to make a block there, but Aiden slides into that gap and makes a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
They're going to call that a loss of 2, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 27. So let's see how willing Coach Zafonte is to put it up here on 3rd and 27. Instead, he keeps it on the ground with Fuller. Fuller picks up about 7, and then Bunger makes the tackle.
Fourth down at 17 in the 24-yard line. Phantoms will go in a punt formation. Aiden Richmond to kick away.
That's going to bring up a punt for Bayport with Richmond. Richmond gets off a nice punt. Bunger mishandled it for a second and is lucky just to fall on it.
31-yard punt, short return by Bunger.
But Babylon is going to start in good field position from their own 45-yard line. 9-10 left in the third. They lead Bayport 7-6 here in Bayport. DeBetta in motion. Here's Janko trying to slip through the cracks again. Picks up 4. Coffee makes the tackle.
So this is an isolation play again. Double team on the defensive end. Try to kick out the outside linebacker, and they got a gain of 3 yards.
Janko really knows how to find those small cracks and slip right through them. Second and 7. Here's Janko. Nothing doing this time as they stop him behind the line. It's Ryer who makes the tackle.
It's very similar play to the last one. They must have seen something, but Bayport made an adjustment, and there wasn't a lane for Jankow.
Big third down coming up, 3rd and 9 from their own 46 for Babylon. This time Winter to the near sideline. Jankow lets it go. Nice throw.
Oh.
He's got a completion and a first down. Charlie Bunger.
Pass is complete to Charlie Bunger. Good for a Babylon first down at the Phantom 39.
So this is just a rollout scramble. He keeps his eye on his receiver and throws a nice low pass where only his guy can catch that ball.
Bunger able to surf his way back to make the catch. 1st and 10 from the 39. Handoff inside.
Ooh, there it is.
Bayport says they have the ball. Let's see what the officials say. They say the same.
So this appears to just be a straight dive. Looks like Bayport punched the ball out of his hand. And there's your turnover.
Declan Cameron, the middle linebacker, is the kid who comes away with it. He's their leading tackler coming into this game. First and 10, Bayport from their own 37-yard line. 7:11 left in the third. Here's Fuller. Looks around, now scrambles. That ball came loose. And they're saying Bayport keeps the ball.
Babylon applying the pressure. It just looks like a straight drop back pass. He was looking for a post route. That was covered.
I believe they were saying that Fuller was down, but DeVore came over and dived on it just to make sure. Fuller going for Coffee. He's got a completion. We've got a flag coming in late. That penalty's going to go on. Babylon is obviously going to be declined.
Foul is holding against Babylon. That penalty has been declined.
So it's a little play action. And the receiver runs what's called a flag route, where he fakes a post and then cuts it back to the flag and makes a beautiful over-the-shoulder catch.
Coffee at 6'3", 200. That's what they call at Starbucks, venti. 1st and 10, Bayport. Here's Fuller. Tries to bull his way up the middle and bangs his way for a gain of 2.
Fuller, the ball carrier. Looked like Sabian Miller in on the stop. Gain of 3 on the play. 2nd down and 7 at the 35.
Fuller, a tough runner up the middle. Second and 7, Bayport. Now from the Babylon 35-yard line. Handoff, here's Ryer. Ryer out close to the first down, and he's going to move the chains.
Well, that was a nice interior trap.
That's a gain of 9 and a 1st down at the Babylon 26.
Found the lane, gained some positive yardage.
We have a footwear issue on the field. That's quickly resolved. And Bayport's going to continue their drive with a 1st and 10. Now from the Babylon 26-yard line. Most, the receiver, to the far sideline. Thomasone in the slot. Ryer in the backfield with Fuller. short swing pass. It's sniffed out quickly. Coffee makes the catch, but he's dumped down after a gain of 2.
So again, a little play action, and then what's called a jet out pass. Try to get the ball as quickly as you can out to the flats and try to beat your man one-on-one. Nice play there by Babylon.
Was the man who made the stop. Pickup of just a yard for Bayport. It's going to bring up the 2nd and 9 from the 25. 2 receivers near side. Thomasone again in the slot. He's going for Thomasone. End zone, and it's broken up at the last second. Beautiful defense that time. Janko broke up that one.
So the decoy was the inside right, the inside route, and then they try to isolate that outside flag route. Nice play by the defender.
Wow, Thomasone had the defender by the shirt on that play. It's usually the opposite way around. Third and 9 for Bayport from the 25. Huge play coming up right here. And we've got a flag coming in. I think that's going to be false start on Bayport. If so, that hurts.
The foul is a false start against the Phantoms. That will make it 3rd down and 14 from the 30.
Bob Komorowski, as we mentioned, is our referee. He gives us the signal for false start on the Phantoms. That's going to back them up 5. So now working on the 3rd and 14 from the Rome, or I should say from the Babylon 30-yard line. Fuller with Ryer to his right. Fuller airing it out deep. This time for Most, and we got a flag coming in. Pass interference on Babylon. Let's take a look, Frank.
Yeah, it looks like Bayport have seen something here where they wanted this matchup. That was the right call.
The Babylon coaching staff to our left, not thrilled with that call.
With the mark off, it is a first down for the Phantoms at the 15-yard line.
Now things are getting interesting. 1st and 10. Bayport from the Babylon 15-yard line. 3 receivers left side for Fuller. Fuller straight up the teeth. Surges forward for a gain of 3, possibly 4.
Trevor Sturzel lifted in first. Gain of 4 on the play. 2nd down and 6 from the 11.
Second and 6. Approaching the 3 minutes to play mark in the 3rd quarter of play. Phantoms down by a point at home. Fuller out of the gun to throw right side and looking for Thomasone. The ball skips past him.
Thomasone is incomplete. Christian Molnar in coverage. 3rd down and 6 from the 11.
You know, again, just slight play action. Looking for a little pop pass, and it was thrown behind his receiver.
Third and 6. Most is the receiver to the left sideline. Thomasone in the slot. Fuller has Ryer to his left. Looks to the sideline, looks at the wristband. Now takes the snap. Hands off Ryer. Ryer is stopped quickly. Beautiful work along that front. It is Christian Seidenberg who makes the tackle.
Yeah, this just looked like a blast, and Babylon's defense stuffed each gap. Was nothing there.
Seidenberg held him up until Winter could get there and clean up. So that's going to bring up a field goal attempt. Dylan Craig is the kicker. It's going to be a 26-yarder, and that kick is no good. We're going to step away and be back with more after this. Babylon holds on to the lead.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
26-yard field goal missed by Craig. So Babylon gets the ball back. Here's Winter. What a move inside. And out close to the 50-yard line before he's finally brought down by Christian Sauer.
So Babylon went short side, kicked out the outside linebacker. Winter found his lane and cut it back in up the middle.
That big carry by Winter gives Babylon some breathing room. They're out to the 48-yard line with a 1st and 10. Jankow tries the left side. Nice work along that defensive front. And he's brought down after a 2-yard gain.
Second down and 8 from midfield.
So Babylon tries a similar play, but this time Bayport shoots that gap and prevents him from getting to the edge.
2nd and 8 from the 50. This time Winter works out of the Wildcat. DeBetta in motion. Winter tries the right side of that formation. Still driving forward, and Bayport still pushing him back. Fuller makes the stop. We're down under 30 seconds left in the quarter.
Gain of 3 on the play. 3rd down and 5.
Babylon's going to let the quarter run out. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. We've got a terrific game here in Bayport. Babylon 7, Bayport 6. We're back with the 4th quarter right after this. It's the Orlin Cohen Game of the Week, brought to you by T&D Sports Video.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Experience, Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production.
Emma Phillips, Carson Kane, Michaela Durasmo, Madeline Marizita, Josie Gottlieb, Gianna Heller, Morgan Hughes, Grace Piantrantoni, and the seniors, Grace LaFountain, Ava Spire, CJ Kane, Emma Marizita.
Start of the fourth quarter here in Bayport, where Bayport's 28-game winning streak is in jeopardy. They trail 7-6 against Babylon. Winter sheds one tackle. First down and more. Down along the left sideline, he's down close to the 20-yard line with the first down.
So Babylon takes advantage of the wide side of the field by putting an extra man on that side. Winter does a nice job finding the edge.
Coach Zafante told us on the phone during the week, we've got to stop Winter. First and 10, Babylon from the Bayport 22-yard line. Just underway fourth quarter. Winter again, this time right up the middle.
Winter, the ball carrier. Looks like Sean Coffey in first.
So this is just a straight trap. Nice job by the defense. Again, stuffing those gaps. Not giving Babylon anything there.
Pickup of 2 on that play. That'll make it 2nd and 8 from the Bayport 20. 10:40 left in the game. 2 receivers near side. Bunger is the receiver to the right sideline. Bonilla in the slot. Here's a toss to Bonilla. He can't haul it in. Juggled it for a moment, but couldn't bring it down.
Colin Ryer in coverage. 3rd down and 8 from the 20.
So they're in a slot right. It's a delay by the slot. Incomplete pass.
Bonilla, just a sophomore. Coach Punzone told us they like him, but not able to haul it in on that play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8 for Babylon. 10.5 left in the game. Winter tries the middle. They've got him bottled up. No first down on that play. Declan Cameron makes the tackle.
Coach Punzone is trying to take advantage of the extra man on the short side of the field. But Bayport's not having any of that.
Fourth and 4. Badilli is the kicker. Might be a little bit too far for him, so Babylon calls a timeout to talk it over. So this play will originate from the 16-yard line, Frank. It would make it about a 33-yard field goal. Maybe on a night like this, as it's getting a little bit late, might be out of Badilli's range, or Coach Punzone has something else up his sleeve.
Yes, I mean, that's possible. I mean, Bayport missed their field goal attempt pretty much in that same area.
Yeah, we take a look at the Bayport varsity cheerleading squad on your screen. They've been doing a nice job all night long, getting the crowd and keeping the crowd energized here in Bayport.
4th down and 4 from the 16.
Terrific setting for a football game on a Friday night. Babylon going for it on 4th and 4. Jankow to throw. Left sideline. And that pass is incomplete. Looking for Winter.
So the deception was that they were going to look for a flag route on the wide side of the field and then come back with the chair route.
Bayport's going to take over on downs. 1st and 10 from their own 16-yard line. 9:37 left in the game. They trail by 1 single point. Their 28-game winning streak very much on the line here tonight. Here's Fuller. Fuller has an opening. Spinorama. And once again, he's thrown down up high by King.
So we have a pulling guard setting the trap. He finds his lane. There's a couple of missed tackles. Nice positive gain.
1st and 10, Bayport, now from their own 28. Here's Ryer. Ryer at the 50, at the 30. DeBetta tracks him down from behind and stops him just about the 20-yard line.
So here we have what looks like a counter gap. Both guard and tackle kick out and turn up to seal the linebacker, which opens a huge lane.
Gain of 50. 5-0 on that play for Ryer. 1st and 10. Now from the Babylon 22. Here's number 22, Fuller. Fuller driving down towards the 10-yard line.
This time, instead of pulling both linemen, they lead with the guard and with the halfback. Pretty much the same results there. You're trying to kick out and seal.
Gain of 11. 1st and 10 from the 11. Fuller with Ryer to his right. Fuller keeps it. Still driving the legs. Good effort and good gain on that play by their quarterback, Cooper Fuller.
Again, pulling guard, leading with the back. This time Fuller goes up into the interior. And a nice surge by the offensive line.
2nd and 2 from the 3. They can get a 1st down at the 1. Fuller is grabbed and pushed back. DeBetta, the first man to greet him.
So similar play as the last couple of plays, but this time what DeBetta does is he slides into that pulling lineman's vacated area and stuffs the back in the backfield.
DeBetta says, "You may be good, but I'm DeBetta." We've got a timeout, Bayport. We'll step away. We're back with more in 60 seconds.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Third and 3 from the 4-yard line. Bayport can get a first down at the 1-yard line. I don't think that's what they're thinking about, though, right now. Thomasone checks into the game. Takes his place in the slot. Fuller takes the snap, tries the right side. Might be close to a first down.
So Bayport does a nice job kicking out, establishing that corner, and then cutting it up in that open lane.
DeBetta makes another stop from the backside. The officiating staff is going to take a measure and see if Fuller got close enough for that first down. It's going to be a huge difference here. Chain crew kind of taking their time getting out on the field. They're saying he's short by about 4 inches.
Ruling is just short. It will be 4th down in inches.
So we're going to call it 4th and 1 here, Frank. Crowd getting very loud right to our left. Most energy we've heard from the stands all night. Huge play coming up here on 4th and 1. From just outside the 1-yard line.
Mike, it's times like this where it's best back behind best lineman.
Cooper Fuller's been their best ball carrier tonight. But Ryer did have that 50-yarder. He's to the right of Fuller on 4th and 1. Fuller keeps it and dives, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Bayport! Fuller went fully airborne on this play.
Yeah, this is just straight smash mouth football. Best back behind your best lineman.
Great work by our camera crew, Dave Stempel and Evan Laurie, bringing you the pictures of this game. Beautiful shot, guys. Bayport is going to go for 2. Once again, Fuller has Ryer to his right. Fuller's going to throw for it, and the ball is batted down. That was Trevor Sturza who batted that one down.
Ben King.
So the score is now Bayport 12, Babylon 7. We're going to take a quick pause and be back with the end of the game right after this. Babylon.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Hello, everyone. My name is Len Genova, and I'm the president of the James C. Metzger Suffolk County chapter of the National Football Foundation. Our chapter hosted the first ever countywide media day last month on August 23rd at Lord Melville High School. The event was a huge success with over 300 players representing all 54 high schools. Local media got the opportunity to meet the coaches and top returning players and report on the most prominent storylines for the upcoming season.
There you see our scoreboard. Bayport has just pulled on top of Babylon 12-7. 6.5 left in the game from here at Bayport. Mike Trezza along with Frank DiVenuto. Bunger takes the kickoff, makes a move to his left, crosses the 30, and is brought down. That touchdown plunge by Cooper Fuller really energized this crowd, Frank.
First down, Babylon on the 31-yard line.
They went for two, were unable to convert. So Babylon can win this game with a TD. First and 10 from their own 31. Jankow. Jankow will move outside. He's out to the Bayport 40-yard line with a first and 10. $28-yard pickup on that play.
So again, Babylon's got splits to the wide side. They pull a lineman to the short side. They do a beautiful job with a kick out, and he finds the lane.
Charlie Bunger, who's been doing a little bit of everything, had a nice block downfield on that play. First and 10, Babylon, now from the 41-yard line of Bayport. 6:19 left in the game. Winter takes the snap this time, puts his head down and gets walloped. Beautiful tackle that time by Sean Coffey. Got a flag down on the play.
So this time they went to the wide side of the field. Again, they motioned the wingback to get an extra man at the point of attack.
That was a really good block against Babylon.
It was Ryan Adhern who was the first man to hit him. Adhern was shaken up on the play, but the penalty is on Babylon. Illegal block, that's going to cost them 10.
After the mark off, it will be first down and 18 from the 49-yard line.
It's going to be 10 yards from the spot. It'll make it first and 18 from the Bayport 49-yard line. Winter tries to dive this time. Nothing doing, and he's quickly brought down by that Bayport front.
Declan Cameron with the stop.
So they fake a sweep.
Second down and 17.
They run a counter gap back to the left. But Bayport shoots the open gap, makes a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Mattamore was the first man to greet him, but it was Cameron who finished him off. Second and 17, Babylon. Winter putting it up deep. It's going to be picked by Sean Coffey. Coffey is back the other way. Check it, it's Thomasone on the interception. Trey Thomasone on the pickoff.
This time the ball's a little bit overthrown. Bayport makes a nice job adjusting to the line of path of the ball. And it's first down for Bayport now.
Bayport looking to keep the streak alive and extend it to 29 straight games. They've just gotten the ball back. 1st and 10. Here's Fuller. Makes one man miss, cuts it back inside. And Bunger finally brings him down inside the Babylon 30.
So here again, we have a counter gap or counter tray, but Fuller's doing this pretty much all on his own.
King tried to tackle him up high as he's been doing all night long, but it didn't work on that play. And finally, Bunger had to drag him down. Bayport in business now with a 1st and 10 at the Babylon 28-yard line. 4:20 left in the game. Fuller, low snap, hands off to Ryer. Ryer pounds the middle. Stopped by DiNapoli.
That was an excellent call by Bayport. They're stretching the Babylon's defense, and now they take advantage of running the ball right up the gut.
.345 left in the game. 2nd and 6, Bayport. From the 24. Fuller now wants to take his time. Ryer in motion. Misdirection play. It's Coffey on the carry. He's swung down by the arm. Seidenberg on the tackle.
So Bayport comes back with the counter tray, but this time Babylon does a good job of shooting the gap and making the tackle in the backfield.
Once again, a reminder that this very exciting game tonight is being streamed live.
That missed 2-point conversion by Bayport may loom big, Frank, because if they have to go for a field goal here, it's going to keep the game at 15-7, and it's going to keep it a one-score game.
Yeah, you know, at this point, you got to consider the time on the clock, control the ball, work the down markers, try to get that first down.
Meanwhile, the crowd has really come alive here in the 4th quarter at Bayport. That scoring drive really energized them.
Third down and 8 from the 26.
Third and 8. Here's Fuller. Fuller trying to pick his way. He's going to end up about 2 yards short of a first down. Timeout Babylon again. will step away.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Fourth and 3. From the 20-yard line. Bayport is going to go for it. Fuller takes the snap, rushes ahead, still driving, and he's got the first down. Nicely done by the Phantoms.
So this is the same bread and butter. They've got their top lineman on the left side. They're running counter gap towards that side. And Fuller's looking for the daylight. And he slips through the lane and gets that first down.
First and 10, Bayport from the Babylon 8-yard line. First and goal, as a matter of fact. And Bayport's going to be called for a delay right here. Check it, make it false start.
First down at 15 from the 13.
Still first down after the penalty. Fuller is going to keep the ball in his hands, looking for room on the inside.
The ball carrier, tackled by Mike Bender. Gain of 3 on the play. Second down and goal from the 10.
So again, it's the same play. Just looking for some daylight. Babylon does a better job of closing down those gaps.
Down to a minute and a half left in the game. Timeout Babel. Oh, actually, timeout Bayport this time.
There's a clock still going.
You'll be happy to hear, Frank, as a lot of our viewers and listeners will be happy to hear. The Mets about to close out their playoff game, so that's good news for our fans for a Friday night. Bayport, meanwhile, looking to close this one out and extend this winning streak that's taken place over the last 3 seasons to 29 games.
Well, you can see why they're 2-time defending champs with the long win streak like they have. They're poised. They're controlling the ground game. They're playing solid ground game and no mistakes.
Yeah, we talked about Spano and Batchmore, but let's give all those guys on the offensive line a pop. Waldbauer, DeVore, and also Chris Aaron.
Absolutely, it takes a team effort.
Final minutes of this game, approaching the 1 minute mark. Clock now running. I believe Bayport will have to snap at least one more time. Fuller takes a snap, drifts back, takes a knee. The streak lives on, and this crowd here at Bayport roars their approval as this winning streak that's taken place over 3 years extends now to 29 straight. 12-7 victory over Babylon here this evening. We're going to step aside for 30 seconds and we'll be back to wrap this one up. Final score, Bayport 12, Babylon 7.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Hello, everyone. My name is Len Genova, and I'm the president of the James C. Metzger Suffolk County chapter of the National Football Foundation. Our chapter hosted the first ever countywide media day last month on August 23rd at Ward Melville High School. The event was a huge success with over 300 players representing all 54 high schools. Local media got the opportunity to meet the coaches and top returning players and report on the most prominent storylines for the upcoming season.
There you see a victorious Bayport team down near the 10-yard line, all gathered for words of encouragement from their coach, Mike Zafante, after their 29th straight win. Let's take a look, Frank, at how it happened.
So Babylon opened up the scoring with Jankow ran for 39 yards for a rushing touchdown, and Badil with the extra point. Then Spano in the second quarter for Bayport recovers a fumble in the end zone, and there was a missed extra point. So that made it 7-6 at halftime. And then in the third quarter, Bayport attempted a field goal, missed the field goal, kept the score 7-6 into the fourth quarter, where Bayport punches one in from 2 yards out, Fuller with the rushing touchdown, and no good on the two-point conversion. And that's where we have our 13-7 game, or 12-7.
Once again, our final score, Bayport Blue Point, the home team, prevails over Babylon by a score of 12-7. We want to remind you one more time that we'll be with you next Friday to bring you Oceanside at Farmingdale. That's going to be an absolutely terrific matchup in Nassau Conference 1. In the meantime, we have a moment to tell you our producer-director is numero uno, Tommy Bruno. Our technical director, Jamie the Genius Burkhardt. Our camera operators, Dave Camera One Stempel, and Evan, don't call me Kevin, Laurie. For everyone on our entire T&D Sports video crew, including my partner Frank DiVenuto, this is Mike Trezza, thanking you for watching. We will see you next Friday.